In this video, I'm going to go through how you can add new connections on LinkedIn with your potential clients, and specifically with potential clients that don't yet know that you exist but would be a good fit for your accountancy firm. And I've already recorded some videos in the past on how you can use LinkedIn's paid advertising features. But the great thing about this video that we're going to go through now is that it won't cost you any money and it's completely free to do. And it has been known to be very, very effective. We do this for ourselves and we have other clients that also do this as well. And it works really well. And it's all about kind of like networking, but rather than networking face-to-face with people, you're networking with people online using LinkedIn, which is a really good channel. So if your potential clients are on LinkedIn, I definitely recommend that you follow the steps in this video. So the first thing you want to do is you want to just go to linkedin.com and sign in. And you want to make sure that, first of all, before doing anything, you've optimized your profile. So make sure that your own profile looks good so that when anyone that you connect to or target, any of your potential clients, it's going to look like that you are going to be relevant to them. So I have previous videos that I've recorded on how you can actually optimize your profile. So I won't go into that now. But once your profile is optimized, you can then use the LinkedIn search box. And all you got to do is just type in the job title or keywords related to those that you're looking to target. So I actually spoke to a client today that said they wanted to target people that manage hotels. So if I go to this, the search box on LinkedIn and type in hotel manager, let's just see what comes up. So we can see that there's 138,000 results with people that have the job title hotel manager. And what I can now do is start to drill down into different criteria. So for example, I can go to locations and then choose the locations. I can click on my connections and I can put if I want to find people that I'm already connected to. So the purpose of this video isn't to do that. So I would only select second and third connections because you want to connect to people that don't know that you exist. So just make sure you select these here. And you can also choose what companies the people will actually work at as well, which is really cool. And just as a side point as well, that when you are searching for different things on LinkedIn, there's a drop-down menu here. So you just want to make sure that this is on the people section. Sometimes it might automatically go to all, which means you'll get job listings and content posts and all kinds of different things. So if you're just looking to connect with people, then make sure you select people. And also don't just limit yourself to one keyword. You can actually have multiple keywords. You can try different things and see what kind of results come up. So instead of hotel manager, maybe these people are also known as hoteliers. So if I type that in, let's see what comes up. So we have 31,000 results for that. And you can really just, play around with the different filters and keywords and see what kind of results that you get. And even if you just have a few hundred results, that's if they're targeted people, that's still going to be really good for you. And then all you got to do is then connect to them. So say, for example, I wanted to connect to Sharon. She looks like it would be a good fit for my accountancy firm. I would open the link to her profile in another tab. And then what I would do is click on the connect button. Sometimes you don't see the connect button. So if that's the case and you don't see it, it's usually under more. So if you click on more, you should be able to see the connect button here. But in this case, you can see it right here. So that's good. So you click on connect. And then the next step is very, very, very important. What you must not do is click on send now. Okay, so don't connect to them without clicking here first where it says add a note. So for every single LinkedIn invitation that you send out to people, you want to add a personalized message. It's going to massively increase the acceptance and response rate that you get if you add this personalized message. And also on LinkedIn, it's best practice to add this, because if you don't add this, a lot of people get annoyed that you haven't added this personal note as to why you're actually connecting with them. And they just think you're adding random people or just anyone for the sake of increasing your connections, and it can look badly on yourself. So definitely add a note with every single person that you connect with. And it doesn't have to be anything complicated, so I'll just click on that now. But just something short, sweet, and simple to show that you have not just randomly just clicked on connect to everyone, but you've actually personalized this invitation. So you could just put something like hi and put their first name. I had a look at your profile and it looks really good. I'd love to connect on LinkedIn in case we can help each other in the future. So that's just one example of a message that you can send that's personalized. As you can see, it's pretty short. What you send as a message isn't set in stone, so I don't always use the same message. I might use this as a template, but then I'll have a look at the person's profile and I'll see if there's anything relevant that sticks out to me. Like if someone has worked on a recent project, I might mention that. Or if they've created a blog post, I might mention that as well. I'll have a read of it and say that I enjoyed reading it. Just little things that I can add in the personal connection that they can see that I haven't just randomly added them, but I'm actually adding them for a reason. And at this point, it's also worth mentioning you don't want to be salesy or anything like that. Just provide value to people and just try to help them. And just imagine, again, you're going to a networking event. If you meet someone for the first time, you're going to introduce yourself, try to get to know them, and explain to them how you can help them, or why it would be good to be connected with you in some way. So you want to try and keep those principles in mind when you're doing the same thing on LinkedIn. So keep it nice, short, and simple, and include a reason why you want to connect to them. Usually that reason is that you want to see how you can help each other or provide value to them in some way. And that's it. And then just click on send invitation, and then you are good to go. So then all you got to do is go through the list on the search results and find any of those that might be a good fit for what it is that you're trying to do, and then connect to them. But what I would do is don't just go straight to connect. Go to their profile first, have a look at a little bit more about who they are, and connect to the right people with a personal note. And remember, quality is also more important than quantity. You don't just connect to anyone for the sake of connecting to anyone, but you want to connect to the right kind of people as well. That's more important than anything else.